Hi once again. Hi guys. Hi Mr. Evan. Hi Mr. Alexander. So guys, we're still waiting for Mr. Sergey. Am I correct? Wonderful. So let's wait for him. So let me just confirm as well if we're already live. Hi Mr. Sergey.
Yeah. Yes. Hello. Hello, Caitlin. How are you?
I've been good, Mr. Sergey, and I hope you are as well. I hope you guys were.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're great, and yeah, happy. We're very pleased to be here.
Wonderful. So guys, let me just start with the crypto solution team if we are good to go, if we're ready to start our Amy, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I think yes, we're ready. Yeah. Thank you for waiting for me.
And for me.
Okay, Mr. Sergey, I think we're good to start. So, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Wonderful. So, hello everyone. Hello, Crypto Solution Community. Welcome to another AMA here on Crypto Solution Community. So, today, guys, we will be getting to know more about Waterfall Network. And with that, we are joined by the developers of Waterfall itself. So, we have Mr. Alexander, Mr. Yevan, and Mr. Sergey joining us for today to answer all of the questions that we have about Waterfall. So, once again, hello, guys, and welcome to our community.
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and hello, Caitlin. Thank you so much for having us, and thank you for introducing us to the community. We're happy to be here.
Very
Typically.
wonderful.
Community.
Okay, guys, so of course, before we actually get to know more about Waterfall, let's take a moment to hear from you guys. So, let us start with a quick introduction about yourselves. So, Mr. Alexander, Mr. Yevan, and Mr. Sergey, can you guys introduce first yourself to the crypto solution community? And maybe you can tell them a little bit something about your experiences in the space.
Okay, so I will start. So my name is Sergey Gribnyak. I hold PhD in computer science. I worked in software development for 18 years now. Um, I was I actually started my company, so my software development company, as a one-man band and grown it to 60 people. And then I was also, I was starting the projects and launching the own products. I also was joining the projects myself, and I was a technical co-founding team member of the project, which was acquired by one of the top 10 banks in here in the United States. It was a fintech, but not blockchain. And also, my blockchain journey started in 2017. Me and my team were the builders of one of the first layer 2 solution for Ethereum. In particular, our GitHub repository with Plasma Cache was first on GitHub, with working prototype at that time to our very best knowledge. And Also, I hold multiple positions at IEEE, and I also advise one of the governments on their implementation of the Web3 on basically on the digital economy strategy with the focus on Web3 part of it. Thank you so much. Over to you, Alex.
Yeah.
Crypto Solution Community. My name is Alexander Nashavan. I have a master degree in computer science, and more than 15 years I work in development companies different. And last 6 or 7 years, I works with distributed ledger technologies, and I have a lot of the development team lead, and on Waterfall I have this position. When it's not my position, it's because it's projects, it's my life about it, because when Sergey told me about the idea, and it was interesting for me, and I will start working with Sergey on Waterfall, and already 3 years. And also we started. I worked with Sergey not only for this, also worked before on other distributed ledger technology like Plasma Cache and other solution which use blockchain. And now we are launching mainnet, and we are working for that, and it's our main goal now. So if you have questions about development and how Waterfall network works, more technical details, I can discuss about it. And if you have some interesting, I will say about it. Thank you. It's shortly information for me, and maybe again, Leonchik have to describe about themselves.
Thank you. Hello, Kathleen. Hello, followers of Crypto Solution. Thank you for having me here. My name is Evgen Leonchik, and I'm an associated professor with a PhD in mathematics at Odessa National University in Ukraine. My primary research focus is on the mathematical modeling of complex computer and economic systems. I've contributed to numerous international scientific studies in this field, and currently serve as a scientific secretary for an IEEE working group. For the past 7 years, I have concentrated on distributed ledger technology, participating in various projects related to decentralized public and private networks. I've been part of the research team at Waterfall for over 2 years and a half. And I am pleased to be here with my colleagues to answer your question about our project. Thank you for your interests.
Thank you very much, guys, for the great introduction about yourselves. Once again, the Crypto Solution community is very pleased to meet you guys. So now, very exciting news about Waterfall is that you guys recently launched your mainnet. Okay, so now let that be the main topic of our discussion for today. So, guys, with this exciting news, can you tell us more about the Waterfall mainnet, and how can users start contributing into the network?
I can
Start answer on these questions, and maybe my colleagues will continue. On Friday we launch our mainnet. Now we have test period for this, and we set up 2,000 validators, and on 64 nodes. We use different data centers like Google, DigitalOcean, Hetzner, and the sense, etc. And we are preparing information how other can connect it to our network, set up nodes by different ways, like use the Docker versions, on-click setup application. And I think we will provide this information soon. I think this week, and user can connect it to our network synchronization and set up nodes. After listing, anybody can get waterfall token and set up validators on their nodes in different way, not only locally, or not only themselves. And maybe Sergey describe more information about our partners who can help to users set up nodes. So short information for me. Maybe Sergey can describe more information, something.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Alex. And yeah, so we started the mainnet, like Alex said, last Friday. It was started right after security audit was released, and we actually basically there was made a decision by the association team that we were launching it right now, and like on that Friday. And currently we're spending this almost 3 weeks for integrations with various infrastructure providers. Association, again, with the association has agreements with exchanges. So so also there is happening the integration with exchanges. Also there are various other projects which are preparing to be there on the day one. So again, to my best knowledge, and I think I'm not wrong, we are having at least 2 new partnership announcements every week. So sometimes it may be more, and we are inviting community to join our community channels to check and be updated, because in these 2 weeks there will be multiple major partnerships announced. We're anticipating this, and we are currently all in the integration process. It is a bit hectic. It is a bit we are kind of all over the place, but yeah, it is productive. So we are doing all the right moves, and we please stay with us in our communities and stay updated. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys, for that. That is very wonderful. And thank you so much as well for enlightening us more about the mainnet. That's a very exciting news for everyone. Lots of things to look forward to. So, another question, guys, right? So, I think this is the best. This question is the best for the community of our listeners right now. So, guys, my question for you is, do you guys have any plans to have any incentivized activities for the community? Let's say like the bug bounty programs or even the hackathons.
So yeah, this is partially related to the previous question and how developers can participate. So currently, the dApp developers, I will go slightly back to the previous question. Currently, developers can participate by deploying their dApps on Waterfall. So it is already possible to do so, basically, but they can sync the nodes, they can prepare the code, they can test the deployment on the testnet, and then basically on the day one, when the public launch of the network is started, they can basically they can deploy dApps on the network. They can deploy the dApps on the live network already, and basically receive the attention from the community. We also will be not we, I'm saying we, but in reality it is association, which is not we, but they will be doing the marketing support of the project. So currently, again, our community channels already surpassed 100,000 members, and this is like 2 weeks before the launch of the launch of the public launch of the mainnet. So probably it will be growing, and it will be growing faster, because things are the momentum is building, and basically things are happening, and And yeah, they are more than welcome to the developers are more than welcome to join us and contribute to the development of the ecosystem. On the other side, regarding the ways of contribution, yes, we definitely would like to do bug bounty. So our path to Waterfall is going to be open source. That's for sure. And we basically we passed one security audit. Then we will pass the secondary security audit from another independent company, and then we will open the bug bounty program, so people are able to go review the code and also do some suggestions. And then after that, the code is going to be open source. So we also association has grants for ecosystem development and for and R&D grants. So ecosystem development grants will be dedicated to building the ecosystem, and R&D grants are going to be dedicated for the advancements of the protocol as well. So there will be many ways how people will be able to contribute and participate to the development of the network itself and to the development of the ecosystem. And we are welcoming we are welcoming everyone. And also, if there are some ideas which we haven't highlighted but you think they can be useful for Waterfall, feel free to approach us over social media, over community channels, and yeah, we are definitely happy to explore every opportunity which is out there. Thank you so much for a great question.
Thank you very much as well, Mr. Sergey, for the wonderful answer. That sounds very exciting for everyone. So now, Mr. Sergey, I know you mentioned earlier about something related to audits, right, from the previous answer. So now, let's focus more into that discussion about the audits, because basically this is very important, right, for the security. So now, Mr. Sergey, Mr. Alexander, Mr. Yvan, my next question for you guys is, were any external audits or security reviews have been conducted prior to the mainnet launch, which Mr. Sergey already mentioned earlier, but still, I know there's more to talk about under that. So, also, if so, what were the results of it? Can you guys discuss this?
Yes.
Last month we have a result from hacking team who provide the results, and they did security audit, and I can share screen, and you can search today I try to search by Google. If we call hacking Waterfall,
And okay. Okay. I will just but
what I find there, if you go to hacking site, maybe I send to link. So and they published our audits. So in June 24, and you can go to their site and read the result. And they finding 11 issues, and all be resolved, and two we didn't resolve it because we have it's not solution now, but maybe in future we will change it, and you can check about the results, and now we have only one critical issues. It's we need to update Golang library and Golang, and one height issues and medium, and the other it's low. So and we have 3 weeks, and we fix it and resolve all issues. And so it's not it was not hard. One hard issue update library and update EVM. EVM. It's two issues which we spent more time to fix it. And after we fix it, and after that we send after we test, and after that we after testing we launch mainnet with this fixing, and now it's implemented and included in the mainnet version code. So it's about security audit.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you very much for that, Mr. Alexander. Once again, thank you very much for showing that to us. So if the community wants to view it, they can go exactly where you went, right, Mr. Alexander?
Yeah.
Right. They can. I send the link, and you can add this
Link to chat.
Yeah, that would be very wonderful. Yeah, Mr. Sergey.
Yeah, it is also present. Thank you. It is also present on our community channels. So yeah, community basically people can just go ahead and check it and find the link over there. But yeah, the link which Alex provided also works. So yeah, it's the information is one. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful, perfect. So, Crypto Solution Community, we are going to share as well the link for the audit results of a waterfall into our community. But if you guys would want to know more, it's also available on their social media links. Join their Telegram community. Follow them on Twitter, guys. So there, you guys will be able to know more, of course, about it. Thank you very much, Mr. Alexander, Mr. Sergey, and Mr. Yevan for that. So another question, still in the topic of contributing to the waterfall network. Okay, so guys, can you tell us how easy is it for developers to deploy smart contracts on the waterfall network mainnet? I mean, this is very important because maybe some listeners right now maybe just starting to learn, just an early, how do I say this, just like young developers. Okay, so those who are not that really that pro into this. So can you tell us how easy is it, and also are there any specific tools or frameworks that you guys are providing for them?
Thank you.
For the question, we try to be compatible with EVM. So if you know how to develop smart contract for EVM and which tools you use for developing and deploy, you can use it also on Waterfall network. So also, I maybe share my screen again and mm, mm,
And
um,
and
we have documentation. If you go to Waterfall Network, we changed our main site. So you can send go and on our documentation site you have you have pages where which provide information about smart contracts and you can using Hardhat for deploying smart contracts, and we have some examples to easy smart contracts to deploy. Also, we support Remix. You can connect MetaMask and deploy smart contracts. Also, you can use Truffle to deploy smart contracts. In this example, we provided information about how you can deploy VRC20 tokens. It's like ERC20 token. So using Remix, it's easily to deploy, and it's full information how you need to do. And the NFT token VRC 7021. It's also we have in also we set up we We try to deploy Uniswap project on Waterfall on our testnet, and uh, we prepare some documentation and instruction how you can set up it. We use it, of course, we use our testnet, and also we will prepare documentation how you can use. Our mainnet to deploy smart contracts, but I think it's developer who can deploy smart contracts to other EVM compatible projects, and they can easily to send and deploy contract to our network, and it changes only by RPC endpoint. So RPC endpoint for mainnet, and you can already add to MetaMask and add, but you need have to maybe waters to send transaction on mainnet. But it's will be you will you can use it in future soon. So well, that's all about smart contracts. What I want to say. Thank you for the question.
Thank you very much as well, Mr. Alexander, once again for that. Thank you very much. All right, so another question that we wanted to ask is how does the Waterfall network plan to maintain low transaction fees and high throughput as the user base grows, of course, now that the mainnet is launched?
Let me take this question. So a base transaction fee must be paid for any transaction included in a block. Its value depends on the total number of validators in the system. The general rule is an increase in network validators gives higher transaction fees. But transaction fees become lower with an increase in number of blocks per slot. For example, at this moment, Ethereum has one block with about 30 million of gas for every 12 seconds. You understand that if a network will, with about a million validators, can process only about 15 transactions per second, it should be expensive. Moreover, any searching activity results in an increase in network gas fee. Users have to pay higher gas fees to prioritize their transactions. On Waterfall, we have several blocks per slot, and each block has 210 million of gas. In case of searching activity, new blocks per slot will be added automatically. Therefore, we never have a gas shortage and can provide users with more blocks for their transactions, processing thousands of transactions per second. We scrutinize a few mechanisms for maintaining a high transaction throughput, such as dynamical adjustment of network slots, the number of blocks per slot and their frequencies, also subnetworks with parallel processing, in addition, virtual unlimited sharding. A part of these features are implemented and other parts are already researched, but there is a part that is currently under exploration. So research and development keep on going ahead, as well as testing and optimization. Thank you for this question.
Thank you very much as well, Mr. Yaman, for the very great answer you provided us. Thank you very much once again for that. So, now, guys, that you launched the mainnet, I believe the water token, would be coming up soon. So now let's talk a little bit something about that, guys. So, guys, can you brief us more about the water token? Yeah, the water token. That's the ticker, right? Water. Okay, so the water token, and what role does the water token play on the ecosystem of Waterfall? And most importantly, guys, When can we expect the listing of this token?
Let I start with explanation of utility of water token, and Sergey will continue about listening. Okay. I will show my screen. Waterfall Platform's native coin serves as a primary digital asset within the network, facilitating the transfer of transactions, executing smart contracts, and providing for the creation of auxiliary tokens, thereby creating an ecosystem with the potential for mutually beneficial interactions among all its components. The system design and coin flows are visually represented in this figure. Every network account can stake a fixed number of coins to become a validator for operation. On the Waterfall platform, block production is incentivized with minted rewards for each finalized blocks of the coordinating network, which means that new coins will be issued to compensate coordinators for ensuring the required security guarantees. At the start, the reward rate will be pretty high in according to our crypto economic model. However, as the number of workers increases, the reward rate decreases. Therefore, a balance between the volume of minted coins and network security is ensured. On the other side, base transaction fees are burned to improve the system economics. The number of transactions per second has a significant impact on the deflation process. With a higher block occupancy, a deflationary trend can occur since as more transactions take place, more coins are burned as a transactions fee, which can help offset the inflationary effects resulting from the minting of new coins. So I hope I answer this part of this question. More details can be found in our published research papers and on our official website. Thank you. I pass the word to Sergey.
Yes, so thank you so much, Evgen. There is actually not much left to provide to this question. So we have basically, well, association governing the network released an announcement regarding the anticipated listing date on July the 17th. So this at this stage, again, we're a technical team, and we're not able to add much to this, but we can say that yeah, the integrations are in process, and please follow the project's social media channels, and there will be announcements very soon. Because again, integrations are happening, so the announcements will follow. So feel free to follow, and yeah, the date so far is not planned to be changed. It is still July the 17th. Thank you for the good question.
Thank you very much as well, Mr. Yvan and Mr. Sergey, for that, for enlightening us more about the water token. So, Crypto Solution community, once again, guys, do not miss the great date out. July 17th is when the token is going to be listed. So, please stay tuned as well on their social media links to stay updated, of course. Thank you very much once again, guys. So, now let's talk a little bit something about some growth strategies. Okay, I believe this is very important to know as well. So Mr. Sergey, Mr. Yevan, and Mr. Alexander, can you guys tell us how will Waterfall Network expand and grow its ecosystem more with the use of partnerships? So I believe a Waterfall Network has been doing many partnerships right now. It's very evident on your a social media platform. We can see it from the Twitter. So can you tell us more about it? And can you name maybe some of the partners that you guys have as of the moment, as well as the partnerships that Waterfall would be aiming to forge or to establish in the future?
So yeah, thank you for this great question. We had this on our recent AMA with Mr. Ron Resnick, who is the CEO of Blue Wave, which is a company developer of Waterfall, and there are kind of multiple pillars to this. So there are partnerships on the level of on association. An association with is putting a lot of efforts. We actually it has like the business process for outreach, and actually there is it definitely brings the results because they keep us pretty busy with these integrations and all that stuff. So we already have quite a few staking. I mean, a few, and a few is coming. Staking infrastructure providers. We are in touch with multiple other projects, and basically the main categories are I think they will be posted after this AMA on the channel. I can actually show them because we are in touch with bridges, we are in touch with stable coins, we are in touch with oracles, we are in touch with there are basically there are announcements already about NFTs and gaming, and there are basically there is a flow and there is a process and there is a system for this. So this is to the reference for the ecosystem development. We were also surprised that on the side of the company developer of Waterfall, we are also having traction with actually large enterprises and large industry players. And this again, this is more what is the other part of business development works. And this I don't want to provide any names as of now because it is still early, but this is already happening, and both ecosystems will benefit from it, and this we also have a process for it, and it is also an ongoing process. So we do have traction. We do have traction among large players, considering the fact that we are still early in the game. Again, mainnet is launched like less than a week ago, but we already, even in the testnet, we already had this, and we appreciate the conditions we are in, and we are going to work hard to improve this. Basically, all the participants of the network, of the group of companies which are running the network, which are developing the network, and everyone is working, and everyone will also be basically there will be more developments in this regard. Thank you.
Thank you very much once again for that, Mr. Sergey. So that is very amazing to know. And like I've said earlier, we can really see how you guys are doing all the efforts to forge partnerships, which I think, of course, it's very important for the success now that you guys are in the mainnet stage, right? Thank you very much, guys, for that. So I have a final question here for you guys. So Mr. Sergey, Mr. Yevhen, and Mr. Alexander. My question for you guys is, what would be the next steps following the mainnet launch of Waterfall? Or can you maybe enlighten us more on what's next? What can we look forward to? And like, what are the next roadmap priorities?
Thank you again for another great question. I will take this one. So and for us, again, there will be the public launch will be happening. Then probably we, like in a separate groups, will go to vacation. So probably initially the research team will go to vacation because what they are working on is related to the future. Then after stabilizing with the smaller groups, we will go on vacation, like separated to the smaller groups with the development team. And right after that, basically the plans are as follows. We are working on the concepts of light validators. We're working on the concepts of virtually unlimited sharding. We're working on the concept of parallel processing on the single shard level and the multi-shard level. So as soon as our research team is back from vacation, they will continue the work, and basically our job is actually to preserve the low node requirements even with the growth of the network, and preserve preserve and improve the qualities which network already has and will be will have improved in the future, expected to have improved in the future. Also on the development side, we are Alex can share more about this, but basically on development side, it is more stabilizing the network, getting more partnerships, getting more coverage. Again, I started with infrastructure providers because we are aiming to have very good coverage across the globe. So for people to first, it is important because network operates efficiently. Secondly, it is important because it is an additional convenience layer for the users who make a decision to contribute to the network. And generally speaking, yes, the stability of the network, performance of the network, gathering empirical data about it, and then implementing the improvements which is already planned and which will be expanded, provided by the research team. So there is a plan, there is a roadmap. It is present on the website. We kind of may change the priorities of this, or maybe add something. But yeah, generally it is the improvement of the performance parameters of the network, and it is improvement of the usability of the network. So yeah, there are processes in place, and yeah, we are happy and enthusiastic to do the job in this direction. Thank you.
Okay,
I can add some information from developers teams. So we have got a lot of information for our community, and we will add these functions to our network. We improve our network for this. For example, we have only full synchronization where all transaction and blocks applied, and we want to work with fast synchronization, and because we have a lot of information, a lot of blocks, a lot of transaction, and we need to improve this. Improve the synchronization. Also, like Sergey said, we have improvement and optimization because we did months ago high load test where we launch more than 6,000 nodes and more than 1 million and 500 validators, and we get a lot of information from this test, and we have some information after this test to improve our network, and we also will work on it because we know we will grow. We have a lot of validators in future, and we need to our network can work with it. So because we want more than 2 million validators in our network in future, so we need to work on it also. Also, we have information from our research team, and we also will work on the feature and the idea which they describe for us. So we have a lot of work. Also we our own click setup, and we have a lot of idea to improve this application, and we work on it. We work on it next steps also. A lot of work, because it's not we launch mainnet, but it's not finished. It only beginning of the way. So thank you for the question.
Yeah, Alex, I sent the link basically, and yeah, this is like one more than 1.5 million validators. Again, to our best knowledge, this is the largest test of the largest test of any existing proof of stake. Proof of stake protocol, because none of them was tested on this scale. And if we will sum up the numbers, 1.5 million, it is more than any existing technology has, and more than all of them have combined. Again, to our best knowledge, I shared the link to this, and yeah, that's we think that this is a significant step forward, and we are going to move further and further in this direction by aiming to combine scalability and decentralization. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alexander, Mr. Sergey, and Mr. Yevan, once again for that. So, Crypto Solution Community. So, we will be sharing all of the links that Mr. Sergey shared to us today on our Google Meet. So, we have the link that can help you guys into knowing more about the audit and also to test, guys. Just that is the recent link that Mr. Sergey sent just now. So I already forwarded the link to the Crypto Solution team, so they will be able to share that link into the Telegram community once again in just a few minutes, guys. So it will be available for you guys in there. And most importantly, guys, once again, Waterfall is in mainnet launch as of now. So, guys, please, there are more coming up soon, more exciting things to look forward to. So, the best thing to do, guys, is of course to stay tuned in their social media links, follow them on Twitter, join their Telegram community. Most importantly, guys, do your own research. So, basically, they have an official website, and in there will be the detailed information about Waterfall, the problems they're solving, the solutions, the roadmap, everything is in there for you guys. And they also have a medium that I think we can be able to share that as well to our community, which can help you guys to learn more, of course, about Waterfall Network. Thank you very much, Mr. Sergey, Mr. Yevan, and Mr. Alexander, for all of the enlightening answers that you provided us with. Thank you so much for this very great discussion once again.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. It is always a pleasure to talk to you, and please feel free to ask any follow-up questions if you have them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You can
Join to our community, to Discord and Telegram and other social media, and send questions if you have about our projects, and we will be happy to answer on your questions. And also next Alma, we can answer on your question too.
Thank you very much, guys, and have a very great day. Bye bye.
bye bye. Thank you.
Yeah.